Hey, I'm DJ, and this is how to make a mediocre grilled cheese. Thanks for the suggestion, James. Alright, the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of make sure I got everything here. There's the cheese, I got some Colby Jack pre-shredded. Here's a little chunk of butter, and of course, we got the bread right here. I also got this tomato bisque. I didn't really know if it was going to be the exact same thing as tomato soup, so I didn't know if it was actually going to work until I saw the back right here. Now that we've got all of our ingredients, it's time to get started. First, I'm going to start the pan heating up, then we'll go get ourselves a butter knife. And unfortunately, it looks like I'm going to have to use this big old knife right here. Anyways, we'll chop a little chunk off this butter. After we grab out our slices of bread, we'll fold that sucker back up. I mean, we don't want to dry out our slices after all. Then I'll just check to make sure the pan is up to temperature. Looks like not quite yet. Let me just look at these soup instructions while we're waiting. Might as well open this up. Just kidding, gotcha. Actually, it looks like our pan is just about ready to go here. We're going to grab our butter, and we're going to get that right on the pan, and we're going to start moving that around. Got to spread out the butter there. Just allow it to melt and move that butter right around. Then we're going to throw our bread right on top of that nice slab of butter and move that around. We want to coat this whole side with butter. Now it's time to throw on the cheese. So let me just open up this bag really quick here with one hand. Pretty easy, pretty simple for me to do. No problems here. There we go, just like that. And you know what? Let me just use this bowl to transfer the cheese over. Alright, we'll slowly but surely sprinkle some cheese onto this bread. I'm feeling bad, so why don't we put a little bit more cheese on there? A little bit there and a little bit there. Mix it around a little bit. Make sure we get every last piece on there. I want to turn down the temperature just a little bit because we don't want our bread burning on that side. Now let's prep the other piece of bread. I'll slice up some butter and I'll spread that around. You don't have to be perfect here. I mean, it's going to melt after all. Now let's take a little peek. Ooh, that's looking pretty good, but I think we'll give it a little bit more time on that side. Now I can put this piece of bread right on top of the other one. Seal that guy right in. While that's cooking, why don't we get this soup started? I'll just take this lid off and I'll pour it into our bowl here. Let me just check under this sandwich quick to see if it's time to flip. Ooh, that's looking like a nice golden brown, just a little bit longer, I think. In the meantime, let's fill this sucker up with water and keep our soup going. Yeah, that looks really gross. Exactly how we want. Alright, this is it. I don't have any extra spatulas, so I'm going to have to flip this grilled cheese over with this fork. Don't mess this up, DJ. That actually went pretty well. And look at that. Ooh, that's just the noise you want to hear. Back to the soup. Let's mix that stuff up with the butter knife. Who cares? Am I right? Who cares? It looks really gross, but I promise you, it's going to taste pretty good in the end. Next, we just got to throw it right up in that microwave. Taking a peek at the bottom. Yep, that definitely needs more time. And we better stir around our soup just a little bit here too. Then we'll pop that guy back in the microwave to finish up. Man, that grilled cheese does look pretty good, doesn't it? Now that our tomato soup is done, let's get that bowl out of the microwave. Ooh, but that is hot. I gotta get something to hold over my hands. Ah, there we go. Yeah, that soup looks pretty good. We'll just add a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And that thing is good to eat. Alright, we'll get the grilled cheese onto the plate, and we might as well flip it over to see the other side. Oh, okay, I promise you it looks a little worse on camera than it was. I'll put some crackers here on the plate just to kind of give you a little more to look at. And it'll go nice with our soup. There we go, the whole meal, LaCroix and all. If I do say so myself, this was a pretty fantastic meal. The tomato soup always goes well with a nice grilled cheese, and despite what it looks like, I think this thing was cooked pretty well too. Just look at that cheese stretch. And as I finish up my meal here, this has been how to make a mediocre grilled cheese with me, DJ. Thanks for watching.